Well, hello, Solis Wealth Management family. This is Luis Carrera. I'm a wealth advisor here at Solis Wealth in La Quinta, California. Thank you so much for joining me and for spending the next few minutes with me. Well, firstly, we are in the middle of the holiday season. I hope everyone had a wonderful Thanksgiving. We had a great Thanksgiving. Our daughter came to visit from San Diego, where she goes to school, and we had very close family members join us as well. But we also had a lot of friends join us, which is new for us. This concept of Friendsgiving, just different meetings during the week where you see people that you typically don't have the opportunity to see during Thanksgiving, and it was wonderful. And I hope that you also had the opportunity to see and meet many of the people that you care about. But onto the markets today. I wanted to talk to you about 2024 and our optimistic view for the new year. But before I do that, I'll do a very brief recap of what we saw in 2023. And of course, 2023 followed a difficult year. The inflation pressures, have come down. We reached a peak of 9.1% inflation number, the CPI number. And then the Fed implemented a very restrictive monetary policy that has been working well. As of last reading, CPI sits at 3.2%. Importantly, though, the Fed is not expected to raise rates again, yet that inflation number is expected to continue to slide down. And why? There are a few components inside the consumer price index, the CPI, that are very lagging in nature. And so we do expect that number to continue to come down, which takes us to 2024. For 2024, the Fed is also not expected to raise rates again. In fact, analysts predict that by the end of April, beginning of May meeting, the Fed has a 75% probability of starting to cut rates. And in fact, the expectation is that by the end of 2024, perhaps the Fed would have cut 100 basis points from the current Fed funds rate, which of course gives us optimism as well, because that may bring up an expansionary period for the economy as the money loosens up and there's more of that in the system. But always, there's geopolitical risk, there's other risks that we're keeping our eye on. And then needless to say, we're heading into an election year as well, which usually brings short-term volatility. So we're staying attentive. The Solis Wealth Management Investment Committee continues to meet on an ongoing basis. And but we're here. If you have any questions, if you have any thoughts, never hesitate to reach out to us. With that, I want to wish all of you a wonderful holiday season. Happy Hanukkah, Merry Christmas, and a very prosperous and healthy new year for you and your loved ones. So long, everyone.